Live from Dodger Stadium, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, number 70. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Xavier Edwards, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Curve, hit right back to him. On to first, one out in the top of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Connor Norby.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Swinging a foul straight back. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Kyle Stowers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. To the right side, but it kicks foul. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. He goes down looking. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in L.A. and getting the start for Miami, Max Meyer. What's the scouting report on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Chris, here in late April, an interesting selection for the leadoff spot has been struggling. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, I hate to say it, but he's been taking a lot of defensive swings lately. I don't think he's picking up the release point, recognizing the pitch early enough. And to be honest, a good fastball looks like it'll knock the bat out of his hands right now.
Here's a 1-1. That's to third. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Shohei Ohtani.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, it goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
See, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Ball.
One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's a little bit low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. That
Ball.
misses.
That's inside.
3 balls and a strike.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That one fouled off. Back to work, 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And a payoff pitch. And ball
That's ball
4,
four.
2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Slider for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. To the right side, Edwards. Here's Lopez for 1.
No,
Not
he's
in
safe.
time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
At the plate, Andy Pajes.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting.
Oh, and a nasty hop eats him up. 1 runs in. Muncy on his horse around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Ball 1.
Tucker matched a homer in his last game. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby.
Yeah. Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Hernandez drop step going back. And that one is out of here. He sends a rocket to left. Home run number 5 on the season. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right side. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Griffin Conine will hit next.
Nope. That's inside.
Popped up. Rojas settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Javier Sanoja.
Hey!
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. Now to the bottom of the second. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. The guy at
Outside,
the
that's a
plate
ball.
could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Hernandez with some impressive production lately. Right through there for a strike. That one to first, Conine. He steps on the bag. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ball inside.
Rojas working through some struggles lately.
Nope.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but
Nope,
he's an
that's
experienced
inside.
vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Here's a 3-0. And a
Ball
4-pitch
four.
walk.
Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
One down. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That
That's a
one
ball.
misses. That's 5 straight.
Did he
Check
go?
swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Rule to swing. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball, that's
Really
low.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. What
No,
a
he's
double
out.
play that was. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins 1. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming
for
off
the
a series
Marlins,
where the pitching was
shortstop, Otto
outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Fastball
Hey!
for a strike. In the air, right side of the infield. Kim should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, catcher Liam Hicks.
Hey.
We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground, Kim tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the
Next,
3rd.
For the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And ball 1. Line drive, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a foul ball. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Marlins leave 1, and they trail it here 2-1. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Will Smith. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Rolled over to third. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball.
Ohtani, a former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league.
2.
Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. That clips the corner.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
For the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
There's Freddie Freeman now. He reached out a walk his first time. This one in the air center field. Marcy settles underneath it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins 1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. That one's
That's
upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
The 0-2. The Marlins trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4.
That's
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Heriberto Hernandez.
Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball 1. Yeah. Nope, that's down.
Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Rojas fires over to first. Marlins set down in order. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball. Ball 2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lopez. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's been a great free agent sign. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. And the Dodgers are set down in order. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And he makes it all the way to
he's
third.
in there.
So a costly throwing error there.
Third baseman.
Clearly, that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
And foul ball. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball down.
Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him right there.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1, he flied out to right in his first trip. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-1. Runner on the go. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
That's off the plate.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball.
That's
ball
one
3.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic.
I know his slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
That one misses.
Whoa.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Miguel Rojas.
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Ha-Seong Kim.
1 out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. 0 for 1 so far.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Double play ball to second. Here's Lopez for 1.
No,
Throw to
he's
first,
safe.
but he beat it.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Fought off foul. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 left for LA, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. And now here is Jacob Marcy.
Fielder Jacob Marcy.
Bouncer to second. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
For the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Way inside. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
And that one hammered back there. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing and a pop-up. And that's the third out. One left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Calvin Fauché, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gibson getting cranked up as well.
Hey!
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That's off the inside corner, and the count's full. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Max Muncy. Swinging a foul straight back. Double play ball to second. Here's Lopez for one. And that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins 1. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. In the air on the infield. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field. Hernandez on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Otto Lopez.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Two down, nobody on. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
So I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one almost got him. The Dodgers trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now a pop-up on the infield. Kim. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching for
Calvin Fauché will take over here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Hey!
Swings and misses. That's strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And that one,
that's down.
cutting but missing down low. Stays alive. And a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Nope.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Hicks. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Scott.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Dreyer also getting ready. Swings through that one for strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Fastball is outside. The Fish with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one hooked foul. And a base hit right there. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Marcy in the box now. Takes strike one. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Inside, 3-1 now.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Kyle Stowers next to hit for the Marlins. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Substitution being made at first. Marlins bring on a pinch runner. Reese Hines looking for some added speed out there in the late innings.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That's
off
outside.
The plate, ball one.
Ball one. Inside, just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. Fastball for a strike. So they're all loaded up. Called out on strikes. That is a huge out. Wow.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball, and you got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. A strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
All loaded up. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. Carrying well. One runs in. A second scores as well. In to score from first. And they lead by 2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tanner Scott is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Norby, the runner at second with one away. Swings through that one out in front that time. Stewart, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit.
That's a ball.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Hernandez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Stepping in, Griffin Conine. 1 for 3. Line drive, that's a base hit. Norby around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Javier Sanoja.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside. Hey!
And he pumps it a strike. Two now. This one in the air, right field. Oh, he can't bring it in. Headed for the plate. And they're up by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 in this one. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. The 1-1. And a foul ball.
That's ball 2.
In the air, right field, Tucker under it, and that is that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cade Gibson.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
leading off for the Dodgers, Second baseman, Hassan Kim.
There's a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Tyler Phillips, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Here's your 1. That's the third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei
One out, man at first.
Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. His 9th homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 6-4. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball 2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Freeman hits it in the air, and it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Muncy.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The Marlins trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Curveball kind of backed
inside.
up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon. When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Pitch kicks
Ball
away.
3.
Throws to second. Tag save
No,
at second.
he's safe.
And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position, and he's taking away the double play opportunity.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And ball
Nope.
4, 2
Ball
aboard.
4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum. Very quickly, they're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Marlins, Anthony Bender.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
There's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
That's off the
Inside,
mark.
ball 1.
And the count even 1-1. Two on, 1 out. And that's
Nope,
outside.
that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2-1. Tap foul at the plate. That's
Ball
inside. Full count now. 1 out. Runners at first and second. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. In there. Got him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Safe.
And they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Making a move at first. On to pinch run for the Dodgers. Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Ball
Ball,
1,
that
no
pitch is
strikes. And
Oh,
another
that's
ball. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Right there for a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 2-2. To the right side, Edwards. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Dodgers 5. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Liam Hicks digs in now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, to try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rojas moving under this one. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Ball. Down. Hey.
Dreyer, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Ball. That's out.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One out, runner at second. Reese Hines, the next up for the Marlins. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here.
Hey.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first. That's the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
There's the strike.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the inning is over. Marlins leave one. They lead it, however, it's 6-5.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, one-run game digging in, Miguel Rojas.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Base hit center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Ball
Nope.
one, no
Outside.
strikes. One-run game, bottom 9.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Just missed. Line drive. This looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Will Smith to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. That's in there. 0-1. The winning run on second base.
Nope. Ball
Plate
1.
umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Outside. And that's ball 2. Way out front for strike 2. The Fish trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Sets him down looking. And that is a big first out.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Two on, one out. And that's a fair ball. One runs in. In comes the winning run, and the Dodgers win it on a walk-off 7-6.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.